About 200 million years ago, dinosaurs walked our Earth. And for about 200 million years, they were the dominant species. But approximately 65 million years ago, they fell off the face of the Earth into extinction. Until now. Come December 1st, dinosaurs will walk the Earth once again in Singapore, and RazorTV journeyed to Melbourne, Australia to meet the men who have brought these prehistoric creatures back to life. For most of us who have only seen dinosaur bones at a museum or in action on the big screen, we are now one step closer to experiencing them in 3D. When Walking with Dinosaurs, the Arena Spectacular comes to Singapore Indoor Stadium. One of the brains behind the show is Sunny Tildes, creative director of the creature technology company, the people responsible for reviving these long-extinct creatures. RazorTV met Sunny in Melbourne, Australia at the production factory to find out more about what goes into creating a dinosaur. First up, he shows us how to control the biggest land predator of them all, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
So do you want to see a creature move?
Yes, of course, yeah.
So come over this way. So the voodoo rig is essentially a simplified version of the dinosaur, if you like. So this is the neck, this is the body. So with two hands, I'm able to control, I think it's about 16 different movements. And that's why this system is essential for what we do. Otherwise it would have been many more puppeteers with remote controls and various things like that. But so whatever I do with the voodoo rig, the actual dinosaur does as well. You can see that happening, and then left and right at the base of the neck. And then this is the head, this joint here. So that's the head part there, and then left and right. And then there's a rotation on the head as well.
Alright, wow.
Like that. So as I bend down, it bends down. As I lift up, it lifts up. As I swing it side to side. And then here I have the body, up and down. Now I'm the main voodoo here, but we also have an auxiliary voodoo, which does things like the jaw and the eye movement. And importantly, what we can't show today, they do the sounds as well.
That's right.
So each creature has its own palette of sounds. So from roars to whimpers to whatever you want.
So the person that is doing this, are you like the puppeteer? And he's
so
the driver?
This is the lead puppeteer.
Mm-hmm.
The lead puppeteer will be sitting somewhere up in the sound desk, in the auditorium. This is all remote control. And so the lead voodoo and the auxiliary voodoo work together as a team with the driver. So it's a sort of triangular arrangement.
Okay. And everyone is all in touch with each other?
They're all on comms, yep. When a team is well rehearsed, there's not a lot of talking, it just sort of happens. Want to walk back and forward, Pete? So the other thing is we have a walk cycle. And just straight forward. So the walk cycle is a pre-programmed function. So it's feeding off the speed and direction of the carriage. So it's not only moving the legs up and down and forward and back, it's also influencing the body, so it sways and moves in the appropriate way with each step. And the other one we have over there is a stegosaur. We'll show you something that we don't usually do. That's one of the cool things you can do. We can control two dinosaurs off the one rig. So we can do the music video with dancing dinosaurs. But, as I move them up and down, they go up and down together. They go left.
Like a synchronized dancing here.
Right. And the stegosaur has a really active tail. So Pete is assuming the position of the driver. Pete Luscombe, head of engineering.
How's it going?
And even in this older generation of dinosaurs, you can see it's got quite a complex little control panel. So the driver is monitoring that's pressure that's ticking down there. He also controls all the battery systems that are on board. There's one for the motor, there's one for the electronic system, there's one for the inflatables, because the inflatables are fan forced. And basically this runs the ship, make sure the ship's working efficiently and everything's in good shape.
So basically, Pete is a dinosaur driver, right?
Is it? Well, yes.
Yeah.
Dinosaur drivers. We have.
Is that what it's called? Dinosaur driver?
That's it. We have a team of dinosaur drivers. So in the show they're performers. So they're an integral part of that triangular team I was describing. I guess at the very start we had to make a decision about how realistic to go and how literal to go. And we could have attempted to make creatures that walked on all fours, but the reality is the budget wouldn't have handled it. We would only have had the budget to make one. So I guess what we've done is we've married that old school approach, or that old fashioned approach to puppetry with the technology to convey a believable creature. And the idea is that if you get the creature moving well and performing well, that people very quickly ignore the technique.
Yeah.
And there's also part of people's enjoyment of these things is seeing the technique.
How many people on this planet can say they fathered several dinosaurs? Sunny probably has the coolest job in the world, so in the next clip we ask him exactly how one can follow in his footsteps.